Hello and welcome to Leapfrog. At Leapfrog, we discuss financial realignment to outshine and grow. In episode 2 of the inflation series, we will be discussing why does inflation exist. The two major factors of inflation are demand pull inflation and cost push inflation. But if you do not know what is inflation, I will recommend you go and check out my previous video. First, let's talk about cost push inflation. Cost push inflation is a type of inflation where the businesses have to raise the price of their products because there is an increase in the manufacturing cost of those products. There are certain reasons why the cost of manufacturing a product increases. Cause number one, increase in the cost of raw materials like oil and metals can directly raise the price of the finished goods. Number two, higher labor costs. If there is an increase in the cost of labor or if new workers join, but the combined salary is more than the nominal income of the company, then the company, in order to retain its profitability, increases its selling price. Cause number three, destruction in the supply chain. If there is any sort of destruction in the supply chain, this can be due to geopolitical events or any famine, then the cost of making the products increases and hence the selling price also increases simultaneously. Moving on to the examples of cost push inflation. So, say there is a factory which produces cars. Now, to produce a car, you need semiconductors, and the car factory is supplying those semiconductors from a factory X. Now, the factory from which the raw material, say semiconductor, was supplied has increased the prices. Now, since the company was heavily dependent on this semiconductor factory, the car factory decides to pay the extra price. Now, a funny part is that people working in the company also get to know that the factory is willing to spend more for the semiconductors. So, they demand for higher wages. And the company is pressurized by this demand and they say that okay, we'll give you this money. Now, finally, the cost of end product also rises. So, the company tries to pass it to us, the consumers, by increasing the price of the product.
चीटिंग करता है तू चीटिंग 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 करता है तू
Moving on to demand pull inflation. Demand pull inflation is a type of inflation where the price of products rises due to demand outstripping the supply at a given period of time. One of the most common factors of demand pull inflation is increased money supply. If more money is circulating in the economy, the common man has more money to spend. Now, if the common man is spending more money, demand of products is increasing. This is one of the major causes of demand pull inflation. Miscellaneous causes of demand pull inflation include higher incomes, lower interest rates from the bank, and gaining consumer trust. Here's an example of demand pull inflation. In the year 2000, a country's population is 100. The same country produces 100 chocolate slabs. This means every one person in the country gets one chocolate slab. After 25 years, population of the country has risen to 125 people. This means the population increase percentage is 25%. If you think the number is big, yes, the number is big, but it has happened in India. Let's come back to the point. But the number of slabs of chocolate is still 100. This means that 25 people will not get the chocolate this time. So, whoever pays the most for the chocolate slab gets the slab. This leads to demand pull inflation. Now the person is forced to spend more in order to get the finished product he required. Let's talk about other causes or miscellaneous causes of inflation. Number one, virtuous inflation. Virtuous inflation is a perpetuating cycle where the increasing wages lead to increasing prices, and this phenomenon keeps on going and going and going, ultimately causing inflation. Number two, inflation expectations. If people think that prices of goods are going to rise, then they might increase their spending, which causes inflation. Number three, monetary supply. Central banks can influence inflation by adjusting rate of interest and increasing or decreasing money supply. Number 4. Government policies. Government can reduce tax and increase the spending power of people. This can potentially lead to demand pull inflation. In episode 3 of the inflation series, we will be discussing the purchasing power of money in 1947 to 2025. If you learned something interesting, make sure to like, share, and subscribe and hit the bell icon. See you in the next video.